It was past midnight on Highway 51 when my car ran out of gas. The road was empty, silent, stretching into darkness like it had no end. My phone had barely 1 bar of signal, and the nearest town was miles away. Just when I started to panic, I saw a tiny gas station with a flickering neon sign that buzzed like a dying insect. The place stood alone, surrounded by nothing but cold wind and shadows. It felt wrong, but I had no choice. Inside, the air was stale, thick, almost like the building was holding its breath. The clerk stood motionless behind the counter, his pale face half lit by a dusty lamp. I waited for him to acknowledge me, but he didn't. He just stared at the floor. "I just need some gas," I said. My voice cracked. Slowly, he lifted his hand and pointed toward the security monitors on the wall. I turned to look confused at first, then horrified. Every screen showed my car outside. But there was something else, something tall, thin, and impossible to describe standing right next to it. Its head was tilted, as if listening. What is that?" I whispered. The clerk shook his head violently. "You shouldn't have come in. It followed you. They always follow the stranded ones." Before I could ask anything, the lights flickered, the image on the monitors glitched, and suddenly the figure snapped its head toward the camera. Its face, if it had one, was blurred, swirling like smoke caught in a jar. The store trembled. A scraping sound began on the roof, slow, dragging, like claws searching for a way in. "Don't go outside," the clerk whispered. "No matter what you hear." That's when the tapping started on the glass door. First soft, then harder, then violent, like it wanted to break through. I backed away. The clerk hid behind the counter. A distorted voice seeped through the crack beneath the door, whispering my name, my actual name. I hadn't said it since I entered. "What does it want?" I whispered. "Companionship," the clerk answered shakily. "Nobody stranded on Highway 51 ever leaves alone." The tapping suddenly stopped. The silence was worse. Then, the door began to open. Slowly, quietly, and the shadow stepped inside.